Hello everybody, and today I'm going to show you a macro that I use to copy-paste values within a filtered chart. So what I'm going to do here is you can see that I have a basic VLOOKUP here, and we're dealing with about 3,600 rows. So what I want to point out is if I clear this out and I take this formula here in this cell, you're going to see in this area just for a second, because this is a really simple formula, that the Excel is going to be processing it. And so if I come here and do this, I'm going to paste it in. You can see it said processing just for a second. And what that means is that Excel is processing this formula to come up with the result. Now, this is okay if you're dealing with a simple set of data or a simple formula, or you're dealing with data that's within the same workbook. But when you deal with data that's from a lot of different sources and large amounts of data with complex formulas, it takes longer. So what I want to point out here is if you, let's say, come here to segment and you select just East and Central, okay, you can see that the rows go from 1, 2, 3, 11. If you're selecting data that is next to each other, like 14, 15, 16, you can select them, copy, and paste as values. And you can see that they've changed into actual values, whereas this one is still a formula. Now, if I select this whole column while this is filtered, and I select copy, paste as values, you see it comes up with an error message. Okay, well, what if I select just the cells like I did the first time around? If I do copy, paste as values, it's still not going to work. Now you can see that's because it skips. It goes from 2, 3 to 11. So what I'm going to do, because I don't want to unfilter this, and then it has to rerun the lookup again. So keep that in mind, that when you're doing like a large VLOOKUP on a major set of data, it takes a long time. And then if you're filtering, let's say you're filtered and then you run a formula on a subset of the data, and then you unfilter it, and you have to do all sorts of analyses, that's going to be a problem because it's going to have to reprocess each time. So what you could do is you can actually select the cells that you want to copy paste as values. Come to the Developer tab, open up Visual Basics, create a new module, and this is the code that I use. I will put it in the description. I paste it there. And what it's going to do is the range that you select is going to be turned into a copy paste as value. So if I go to macro and I run this, you're going to see that all of these are now values. So if I come over here, let's see, so we did East and Central, so I'm going to clear that filter there. I'm going to come up to Formula, Show Formula, and you can see the ones that were West are still formulas. So if I unclick that, you can see it says West. Go back here again, Show Formula, boom, just like that. And this is great because, like I said, when you're working with large amounts of data, it can be really time-consuming. So this is just a little trick I wanted to show you guys. Hope this helps, and